This is my first time doing something like this, and it's really just been on my heart heavy to go ahead and get this out. My name is Anna, and God speaks to me and always has spoken to me through my dreams. And here lately in my season of waiting, He's been on me about understanding the messages that He's given me in my dreams and really being doing my due diligence and writing them down when I have them and when I remember them, and trying to understand what He is telling me in my dreams. So my dream last night, I was with a new bride. And I have a business for event and wedding planning. So my business with events and wedding planning, that's what I do. But this dream last night was centered around that. So I was with the new bride, and it was almost ceremony time, and we were in the bridal suite and just helping her get ready, and it was near time for her to walk down the aisle. So the groom was already ready. He was prepared. The guests had already arrived. Everybody was seating. From what I remember, like the groom had already walked out. Like everybody had already walked out. The bridal party, they were like in the foyer area waiting, for their turn to start proceeding out. And so I have everything written down. So in this portion of it is, it seems like everybody was. So everyone else had already, proceeded out and were walking out. The groom was already ready and prepared, and people had started to come back into the bridal suite. As far as, I think they were like elders, but they started to come back into the bridal suite and were like, trying to rush us to hurry up and get done. But in the midst of her getting ready to walk out, I noticed that certain things on her dress it didn't look right. Like her train was detached. It was like, certain pieces of like her undergarments were, being seen. And so I'm like, well, no, I need to help her. I need to, get everything fixed to where it, she isn't revealing herself to the guest and to her future husband. So I'm just like, just give us a moment. Just give us a moment. So it wasn't as though the dress didn't fit her. The dress fit her perfectly fine. And it wasn't no issues with the fit. It was just certain things needed to be adjusted, I'll say. And also, like her train was detached. It wasn't on. It needed to be, connected on. I'm guessing it was just like the second piece to the dress that you, hook up to your waistline. But it was, the train of her dress. It needed to be attached to the dress. And so, with the people rushing in and saying like, everybody is waiting. She needs to hurry up. She needs to hurry up. And me trying to reassure her that, everything's going to be fine. Let's just take a moment. Let's make sure your dress is perfect for this moment that you walk down the aisle to meet your husband. So I'm doing my best to, tune out all of the commotion, calm people down with, being impatient about what's taking so long for her to come out. And the bride just yells, just forget it. Just forget it. I don't care. They're waiting on me. I have to go. I have to go now. And as her coordinator, I'm trying to calm her down and reassure her everything is fine. I said, just give me a moment to fix the dress, and we can go. So they have, by this time, they've rushed us out of some kind of way, they've rushed us out of the bridal suite to now we're in the foyer area. And so I'm consistently telling them to close the doors to where the ceremony is so that nobody can see. So I'm telling them, close the doors so that no one can see what it is that I'm doing, with her and trying to fix her dress. Like, it doesn't need to be seen by the audience and by her husband. It needs to be behind closed doors. And so there's one door that's closed, and then there's another door that it has a small crack in it, but like a few of the people in the audience can see what's going on. And so I yell, close the door, she's not ready. So out of nowhere, this big black safety pin appears, and they're giving me this pin to connect to the train of her dress. But this pin is so big, like it's almost the width of her whole dress, the backside of her dress. And I'm trying to hide the pin underneath, the layers of the dress so it's not seen, but it's not working. And the pressure of the guests, the pressure of I guess it's like the mothers or the aunts, somebody, the pressure of those people to just get her ready is not helping, with the situation either. So I'm just like, I'm focusing in on her. I'm focusing in on getting this dress done and ready and perfect. And so I'm almost done with this pen. I'm almost done. And I almost have everything positioned right on this dress. Like, it's almost perfect. The DJ starts to play the song that she used to walk down the aisle to. And with him doing that, the bride just stops me and she yells, just forget it. Just forget it. I don't need it anymore. I'm going, and I'm going now. And that's when I woke up. So, to me, in this whole scenario, what I feel that God has been saying is be patient and give him time to do whatever it is that he is doing in this season of your life. Be patient and wait on that perfect moment that he is preparing for you. Just be patient. A lot of times while we're in our waiting season, and especially this is how I've been feeling while I've been in my waiting season and waiting for God to do certain things in my life, I've been ready to rush the process and not be patient in the process and not allow him to do the things that he wants to do in my life so that I can have this perfect moment. And so I feel with this dream, especially with it coming last night, I feel that he's just been telling me, like, Anna, like, you have to slow down. Just be patient. And what I'm doing, it's a great work in you. It's a great work that's going to be seen by so many. It's a great work that's going to be touched by so many. So, I would have to say, if this message does reach you and it reaches who it's supposed to meet, I would just say, just be patient. Continue to be patient in this waiting season. Continue to trust God through whatever it is you may be waiting on for. If you're waiting on, a move to another state, if you're waiting on your kingdom wife, your kingdom husband, if you're waiting on an approval for a new job, or if you're waiting on an approval for your new home, just be patient and trust in God. Trust in God's will, and just continue to lean into him. Continue to be in his word, and continue to grow your relationship with God in this season of your life. It's a waiting season for a reason. You're waiting. Ask God what it is that you're waiting for, and what. Be specific in your request and what you're asking him, what it is that you're waiting, for. Ask him what it is that he wants you to do in this waiting season. Don't be afraid. Just ask him, and he will reveal it to you. Trust in him, believe in him, and that's all. That's it. just, it's a waiting season. And I know we get tired of waiting and the impatience kick in and we just like forget it. Like, I want it and I want it now. I need it and I need it now. No. He's not giving it to you for a reason. He has you waiting for a reason. So continue to wait, but wait with faith.